All right, welcome back to Pharmacist on Call. Your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt. We're going to get right back into your calls. So it looks like we've got Ella. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Yes, my name is Ella.
Yes, ma'am.
I was just here largest LASAI losartan.
Losartan, yes, ma'am.
But that was no recall, was it?
There was a recall on losartan and losartan/HCTZ. Yes, ma'am.
But this what I'm taking.
Yeah, but that does not mean that you necessarily have a problem. So what we need to find out is what is the name of the brand that you're using. Do you know the name of the brand or the name of the company who made it?
Yeah, it's AUROBINDO.
Okay, so Aurobindo, I do not believe was listed, but just to be sure, call your pharmacy and ask them if Aurobindo was listed in the recall. But from the pages I read, I didn't see Aurobindo in there.
Okay. Okay, but Versatine, it was recalled.
Yes, the drug itself was recalled. But I don't.
That's what I was on, and he put me on this time.
Okay, so is this your first time taking it?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, speak with your pharmacy and see if the lot that you got was part of that drug recall. Otherwise, you're okay because it wasn't part of the recall.
Oh, okay. That's what I want to know.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you.
I'm from Jackson, Tennessee, so I'm seeing your show, so I'm enjoying it.
Okay, well, we appreciate you calling from 731.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Madison County.
Yes. Madison County.
West Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
and about this cream you was talking about, this hip cream?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that for like arthritis or something?
Yes, ma'am, for virtually any type of localized pain. So whether it's inflammation or neuropathy or injury, this gets through the skin pretty quickly. Most people I've let sample it, 5 to 10 minutes, they feel the results.
Well, how would I get it? How would I?
You can actually order this on our website. I haven't added it, but if you go tomorrow, I will have added this. If you go to PruittsDiscountPharmacy.com, click on our store, or you may see our products in the middle of the screen. Just click that and it'll take you to our online store, and you can look at everything there.
Okay. Okay, so I enjoyed the show. This first time I seen it.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, really? Yeah. This is the 6th season. Season number 6.
Well, I was so happy I was turning my TV and I seen this, and I thought, I'm gonna sit in and look at this.
Yes, ma'am. First Thursday of every month.
Yeah. Okay. First Thursday of every month. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I appreciate the help.
All right. Thank you.
Are you welcome?
All righty. Gladys, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Hey, Dr. Sean.
Yes, ma'am.
I came in your store and talked to you about the CBD oil, and I'm on a statin, and you said wait till you get off the statin. How long does it take to get that statin out of your system? Do you know?
That's the funny thing, because it depends on you as an individual. Everybody's body kicks out drugs at a different pace. So if you are a rapid metabolizer, I would expect it to be out of your system, within a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks or so. But if you're a slow metabolizer, you may still have some in your bloodstream. Yeah, after that, I think maybe a month or so, you should be good.
Okay. And thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you for your call. And let me say this, so you'll hear me talk about hemp oil a lot and CBD and all of that. Everybody's not going to be a good candidate. So this is not a cure-all, a panacea for everybody. There are some precautions you need to take. If you are on a blood thinner, Xarelto or Coumadin, you're probably not going to be a good candidate for it, because it will increase the bleeding effect of your clotting medication. Also, if you are taking simvastatin or atorvastatin, probably not going to be a good candidate for this. And it sounds like this lady was on one of those, and so I encouraged her not to take this along with the CBD oil. So everybody's not going to be a good candidate, but to find out if you are, give me a call at the pharmacy and we can discuss what your medication profile looks like. and we'll see if we get you on your way. And that's the danger of buying this stuff at a health food store with someone who's not a pharmacist, who is not even thinking about the potential harm that it could do for you. So make sure you get it at a place where there's a pharmacist who will take the time to go through your list to make sure that you're not hurting yourself. Okay, so let's see who we've got next. Beth, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Yes, my name is Beth, and I just had a couple of questions.
Sure, go ahead.
I have been getting a lot of upper respiratory infections.
Yes, ma'am.
And of course, right now I'm using a nebulizer 3 times a day. I'm taking a inhaler. I'm on hydrocodone, the cough syrup with the hydrocodone in it.
Okay.
I'm taking prednisone, and I've had a few surgeries this year, and my immune system's really low. So I've been getting, usually when I get sick, it's always the congestion in my chest and coughing. Is there anything else that would be helpful, all natural, to kind of help boost my immune system and to help keep these upper respiratory infections and things that go on in my chest down?
Good question. So let's do, now, is this upper respiratory infection where you're bringing in mucus and all of that?
Yes, I'm definitely coughing up. I hate to be gross, but a little brown mucus, and I'm coughing a lot, and a lot of congestion.
Yeah, brown rust-colored sputum makes me think pneumonia. So let's do some things to kind of boost our immune system. First, we're going to get us some vitamin C and vitamin D to boost our immune system, particularly vitamin D needed by your immune system to really boost that up. You may want to look at doing something just on a daily basis, like either black seed oil or elderberry, which is also good antiviral.
I've heard of that.
Yes, ma'am, but also will break up that mucus in your chest as well. So elderberry with vitamin C and D would be really good.
Great.
Yeah, just as a daily. And then certainly you want to make sure you're properly hydrated as well.
Yes, I've been drinking a lot of water, plenty of water, because I'm on all these medications, and it has me constipated too.
All water is not created equal, so we need to be on alkaline water, stuff that's been water that's been cleaned out. So we need that.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. So yeah, I would go that route. Don't underestimate the power of vitamin C and vitamin D, both very powerful in terms of supercharging your immune system and keeping.
I need that.
Yeah, pathogens at bay.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you, and good luck.
Bye.
All righty, bye-bye. Okay, we've got Lucy. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. May we help you?
Well, hey, Doc.
Hey, how you doing?
I am fine. It's good to see that the daddy look or the daddy stare is still being used.
That's right. Yeah, you got to keep it on deck.
Parenting tool.
That's right.
Well, listen, there's been this recall on this acetaminophen for children because they put too much acetaminophen in about 3 different brands or something. Here's a question I got for you as a pharmacist.
Yes, ma'am.
Years ago, I had a speech coach. I'll just call him Dr. Ralph.
Okay.
And he had a child that was victim of Reye syndrome from aspirin. Now, is not acetaminophen derived from an aspirin product? Because they said to quit giving children aspirin and give them acetaminophen so they won't get Rye. Can you kind of explain the difference, and I'll take your response off the air, and have a happy holiday.
Okay, you too. Good to hear from you, Lucy. All right, so good question. Aspirin and acetaminophen are 2 different things. So aspirin is for lack of a better term, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. Yes, it did cause Reye syndrome in people under 12, I believe, and I remember it being a big issue when I was a little kid. Acetaminophen is different, and so it's not anti-inflammatory. It's analgesic and antipyretic, but not anti-inflammatory. So acetaminophen is not derived from aspirin. There are 2 different products. Aspirin actually comes from white willow bark, for those of you who are out there in the herbal medicine space, so that's where we get aspirin from. So no, 2 different things there. Acetaminophen, safe in certain doses for children. Aspirin, no, not at any point under 12 years old should they be getting any aspirin products. The closest thing to that is maybe an ibuprofen, which is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, but it's not aspirin-like per se to cause the Reye syndrome. But hey, you all stay right there. I love these calls. We're getting through them, but we're going to be right back.